right, next episode. Thank you, everybody, for downloading. Good lord, that's a huge link. Son of a bitch, I looked at that chat. Thank you, everybody, for downloading this latest episode of that D&D podcast. When we last left the party, they had
Jesus, really?
begun adventuring. They had begun exploring a seaside cave that they were brought to by a weird burned man who thinks that Lash is the reincarnation of Marin the Lasher, an old bandit queen who died about 5 decades ago. They made it through a couple rooms. They managed to find a note basically saying, hey, this is Marin's resting place. You need to bring your A game to get your treasure, motherfuckers. And then they found another room which was full of cages with emaciated corpses and some keys under said corpses. Now, before we continue our exploration, let's go around the table and introduce everybody. My name's Chris. I am the GM, and I will be exposing everyone to my terrible drawing tonight. Next up is... Let's go with Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Gosrin the Paladin. Whoever's next.
Andrew.
I'm really glad that introduction of yours, Chris, went in a different direction than I thought it was going to be. The second you said exposing. Also, hi, I'm Andrew. I will be reprising my role as Foz, the Changeling Barbarian Berserker.
Alright, next
Go,
up.
David, go!
Yeah, David, go.
I am David. I'm playing Fairsoon, the Eladrin who likes to not speak that much because he prefers to let people dig their own holes.
Hi, I'm Mike J. Darkson Berard. I'm playing Lash, the Undead Revenant Assassin. My favorite pastimes are stabbing people and stealing things and hiring orphans to become a faceless army of the something. Man's Lash's whatever I am, faceless army. And I will be digging my own holes.
Ooh, Renee.
Me. I'm Renee. I'm playing Eska, the revealer of traps when people remind her to do perception checks.
Next up is Bobby.
Hi, I'm Bobby. I'll be playing the part of Koro the Legend Wizard, who doesn't think that Andrew is at all really displeased with how Chris entered that.
Entered it. Yeah, so you guys got keys now.
Bad intro, not what I meant to say.
Too
You
late.
want to rethink that, Bob?
We'll fix it in post.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's like the 30th
No, we're not.
intro they've heard. It's
Editor's
cool.
the
note,
joke.
we never fix anything in post. So, you guys have those keys. There's been no apparent sign of what to do with said keys yet, so...
You probably unlock something.
Would you like to head back to that first room and try a different hallway, or continue down the way you've been going?
I think turning back is for quitters. We go forward.
Okay. Same marching order as before?
Yes, except the portable rogue will be leading this time.
Okay.
We'll just do our checks.
Are you gonna throw the rogue out? Okay.
You know what I mean? Giggity.
So you throw it out. It's pretty nice little throw. Disappears off into the darkness, and as you're pulling it back in, you hear a grinding sound, and then something seems to pull your rogue up and out of your hands via the rope.
Reel
Good
it
job, Buzz.
I think we
Really?
should set a trap here.
Foz falls to her knees and yells, Wilbur!
I rolled a 19 for traps. I'm just saying.
Set a trap here.
Not anymore.
We lost the portable rogue for nothing.
Sorry, listeners.
It disarmed
Robert
the
slash
fucking
Bobby
grindy,
is
steely
tired.
trap.
If you head up to check on it, you will see a depressed pressure plate with a rather large spear sticking out through the center of it, and it seems to have pinned the rogue, or skewered right through it. With a little bit of work, you could get the rogue off of the spike if you would like.
Yeah, we get the row spike because we never leave a man behind.
I'm
Okay.
Or
pretty
woman.
sure if we retrieve this properly, we've actually improved the fighting capabilities of our portable rogue.
For the listeners,
It has a
the
spike
portable
now?
rogue is a bag of rocks with a rope attached.
It's a log with a rope attached.
It's a log
It's
with
a
a rope
crate.
attached.
God damn
We-
it!
It's not even
we've
as
upgraded.
sophisticated as a bag of rocks.
And it
We're
has
the
a
big
name,
leagues now.
and its name is Wilbur.
Okay, so how do you want to get the portable rogue off of this spear?
Should have named
Is
him
the spear
Timber.
made of wood?
Are you asking
the
Foz?
the haft of it is, yes.
Okay, great. I use diplomacy to cut the haft of the axe, half the spear in half.
Yeah,
What?
Fuzz will use diplomacy. on the
Diplomacy, the
spear.
axe diplomacy.
Okay. It seems to be made of a somewhat durable wood, so it takes, an extra whack, but you're able to
Whack.
topple it, and it falls to the ground noisily, and a board springs free from the portable rogue. But
What a rogue is
aside
basically
from
a
that,
mallet.
and being slightly closer to God, it is okay. See, because it's holy now. Anyway, so you are
Right,
presented with options. You have an exit to the west in this intersection, which is where you came from. There is an exit to the east, and there is one to the north and to the south.
Remember what we talked about last time?
This hallway is
This is a lot.
pretty ordinary. It seems like most of these streams are converging. Excuse me. Here and running further down. So you guys want to head north?
Yes.
After doing all our appropriate checks.
Okay. You can use eyeball checks or rogue checks.
Yes.
Okay.
Put
eyeball
one for
checks.
traps.
All right. There doesn't appear to be any sort of trap down this hallway, but there is.
It's a trap, get an axe.
There is a post with a sign on it further up ahead. Let me draw it right here.
What languages do humans even speak?
Can't speak.
Common.
German?
Deep speech.
Meepleese.
This
So
one.
I assume the hallway is safe up to the sign.
Yes. The sign grabs your attention.
Holy shit, put it back.
Okay.
It
Don't
rolled a
touch
very
the sign.
high
I'm gonna
thievery
go
check.
read the sign.
Are we
Is it a language I
Malkavians?
can read?
Yes. So, looking at the sign, it says the test that comes next cannot be done alone. You must choose your bravest, your wisest, your two most agile, and your two strongest.
Good
So
news,
that's
it's
all
6.
of us, right? Yes! We're the perfect number.
Strongest.
Crow
is a
says,
fun
I'm
phrase.
strongest. Wait, no, I'm not. I guess that means I'm not wisest either.
No, Koro, you totally almost punched a dragon out. I'm pretty sure you're really strong.
Yeah.
That happened? Koro blacks out sometimes. Wizard!
I'll give Koro anything.
Or it was a
interesting.
demon.
Wait. What is this? Like, how is the sign mounted?
On a wooden post.
Cool, I cut the post in half, and then we can carry the sign around and refer to it later.
Okay.
You could have just taken it off, but yeah,
Oh.
cutting it in half. That's good.
That's highly entertaining.
It's a more direct method, alright? I just don't have time for this lifting shit.
You cut it in half off of its lightly and easily removed hanger.
Okay, so
Smirt.
the hallway up ahead splits off into 3. There's a sign that says "Smart," and it points to the left. The two other ones, they have "Brave," "Dexterous," and "Strong" written on them.
Good. I've seen this movie. We shouldn't split up.
Alright, so I take the dexterous path.
Okay.
I also take the dexterous path.
No. We need 2 for
You need
strongest.
two most agile and 2 strongest, and then you need a bravest and a wisest.
Koro's pretty goddamn agile.
Ash is pretty agile.
How agile?
Not afraid of anything.
I don't
so-
know. What should we pick?
Is hunger a kind of bravery?
Sometimes I can eat, but I don't.
Oh,
That's pretty brave.
I'm almost as agile as I am good at magic.
my wisdom is pretty high, but so is my dexterity.
We already have 2 for agile, so you can head to smart then.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
I,
You know
I
what?
can go somewhere else if.
No,
if,
Mike.
uh,
Lash, there's saw blades by Dexterous, so you go for it.
Okay,
I believe in you, buddy.
But Koro's clearly not the brave.
who
so...
are the 2 strongest? Who are the 2 strongest? Who's volunteering as the strongest?
Not me. I'm not particularly strong. That seems
Fine.
like a barbarian kind of thing.
I have the average strength from a returned corpse.
Team Fosren.
Okay, so we need Gosrin, are you volunteering for strongest?
I don't
Being
know.
volunteered.
Would Fairsoon be stronger?
I'm
not
not
sure.
very strong.
Okay, then
No.
yes, I will volunteer for the second strong slot.
Okay.
We all just get up in a line. Okay, who can lift the most? Who can jump the highest?
Foz changes the sign from saying strongest to essentials tank.
Are you the Deadpool of our group?
Who
I think that has been established
Maybe?
a couple times.
who is volunteering to or who is nominating themselves as the smartest?
I'll be Smirt.
Fairsoon's
sure?
pretty smart.
Okay, so I need 1 person. Or you could send 2 if you want, and then leave either dexterous, shorthanded, or brave completely empty.
Koro's not
what
very
would
brave.
be?
That's a good question, isn't it?
So right
If
now,
nobody else wants to do brave, then Koro will.
And then if Fairsoon's really
Right.
brave, he had the courage to murder somebody who's on death's door.
God, fuck it.
It's brave, not daring. Is there
What
a
would brave
murderous
be?
circle? It's good that doesn't just go for a certain stat.
Eska will do brave.
okay, so we need 2 dexterous folks and 1 smart folk.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm dexterous.
I'll be dexterous if David/Fearsoon wants to be smart.
Would you prefer being
smart.
smart or dexterous?
I'll be dexterous.
Okay, then Fairsoon will do the brainy
You're
stuff.
gonna die, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Dexterous?
Yeah,
He's got-
I'm.
Dexterous
Wizards are
laboratory.
pretty nimble, bro.
Okay.
They need dex for other range touch attacks.
So-
I once did a backflip.
So there
Apply for an elf
there
guy.
is some there's wording carved into the floor, so you know where you're supposed to be. Dexterous, you are in between 2 currently motionless metal things. They have
I'm
some
sure they're
pretty
just
wicked
for
blades on them.
decoration.
Yeah. Strong, you are next to what appears to be a large stone slab set almost flush with the walls and roof of this cave. Brave, there's a circle on the floor. And smart, there is a ship. It's a model of a ship with little people on it, and a note.
Don't read it.
Okay. This is gonna go great, guys.
Don't worry, I have faith in you. You will uncover my treasure and bring me my things that are wonderful and awesome.
The note, it appears to be ripped out of a journal of some sort. It says, "We finally ventured across the seas, both far and wide. 2 of my men stood on opposite sides of the ship. They looked out into the water, but they could still see each other clearly. And on the ship, let me draw. I'm gonna draw it over here since it's, whatever.
Over where?
Yeah.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yep. You have the little pink things are gonna be people. You have a person here, a person here. You have
Make a happy little person.
2 persons here, and there's 1 guy here. So, a cursory glance makes it seem like these people can be rotated. They are all currently facing this way.
Okay.
Ow. Hold on.
Chris, you
Yes.
just made the giantest wavy face.
Wavy face?
Oh, the blades are the eyes.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you!
It's the murder clown, everybody.
Chris doesn't sleep
If you
again,
stop
ever.
looking at me even for a second.
Stabby the murder clan.
If you
Don't
sleep, I'll kill you!
If you should die before you wake,
Are you
goddammit.
Die
Somebody,
before you wake.
yes, let's take a picture of this and put it on the website. 'cause-
I took a screenshot.
He's got a nose. I didn't realize that till just now. God damn it.
Remember that
Someone
time you made a
post this
choose
to
your own
that-
adventure thing?
Someone post this to that Twitter account Faces and Things and be like, our DM made a map for us and didn't even.
Didn't
Chris.
even.
Strone?
Chris, do you remember?
Even.
What?
Do you remember
Remember what?
that choose your own adventure thing you made with Gorilla Face and Wizard Dick?
No.
You don't. Okay.
No. That's kind of funny, though.
Disbelief was plainly etched on Bobby's face.
So there's that. For the rest of you, there doesn't appear to be anything happening with your parts of it.
So we're just waiting on Smart. Unless you want to start pushing this wall, Foz.
well, I'm waiting on the DM to.
You have to do your forgot your puzzle.
That's your whole puzzle.
Yeah, you have to make them look at the water and look at each other.
Okay, but what sort of controls do I have?
You can
You
rotate
can,
them.
you can
It's a
rotate
spinning
the
rotate
people.
puzzle.
They're
freely.
currently all facing north.
And
Oh.
how many buttons do I have or whatever?
There are 5 people on the ship.
Yeah, but how do I interact with the people?
You,
Take them up
hands.
and spin them around.
it's a little model ship on a table.
Oh, okay. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
I was putting it up here so
Oh.
it would be blown up so you can get a better look at it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was like seeing it in the distance or if it was. Okay.
No, sorry.
All right. So if I like rotate
Just draw arrows on who you want to
this
rotate.
guy here, what is he? Do they move individually or?
Yeah, basically you can kind of grab onto the head and rotate them to make them face a direction.
Okay. But they have to all be looking at each other and at the water? I'm sorry, two men stood on opposite sides of the ship. They looked out at the water and could see each other.
Back to back,
That-
they face each other.
That's
do
the
their
whole
chores and
riddle.
Yep.
Shot at each other.
And does it have like a raised section on it?
The part back here seems to be like a slightly raised part, like a
Okay. Yeah.
captain
yeah.
quarters thing.
If they stand on the side with their back to the rail of the ship and look across, wouldn't they see each other in the water?
You're not smart. You can't do that.
Well, that's the line of thinking I was going with.
Pearson, roll for smart and see if your team can help you.
No, that's what I was going to say. Is I was just going to turn them to face each other.
Okay, we'll draw arrows on which ones you're turning, and
This dude and that dude to make them face each other.
so as you turn the first one, this blade starts to spin slowly, and you hear the sound of rushing water coming from here, behind the rock, and the circle that Eska is standing on sinks into the ground. And as you turn the second one, the second blade starts to spin. You hear bars retract from behind this giant stone slab, and a little pedestal comes up in the middle of the circle by Eska. It's got a silver key on it.
So the key is on the other side of a chasm?
No, it's basically the floor dropped a little bit to look like it's sort of like a grate now, and in the middle of the grate there is a little pedestal with a key on it, so you can
Oh, okay.
stand like you can stand where you are right
It's
now.
it's like bars or something.
Yeah.
Think of it
Okay.
like Indiana Jones. You grab that key, we're all gonna die.
Does someone have a bag of sand that's exactly the same weight as the key?
At the
Sometimes a
portable road.
boob feels like a bag of sand.
I have more than one. Which
No, no,
weight of key
more
is
than
this?
one
Because
boob.
I'm prepared for any and all outcomes.
Ah, Steve Carell.
Just out of
Eska is
curiosity,
not an Amazon. She's not going to cuff her boob for this.
What were you saying, Adam?
Chris,
Yes.
what is
That's
the
a-
brown thing?
Brown thing?
The brown thing on the
Oh,
on the
sorry.
side.
That is a box with weird little balls in it. They're sort of this waxy mud.
So there's balls and mud.
Well, the balls are made out of this weird kind of like slimy mud.
I see.
They don't appear to have any purpose at this point.
Okay.
How are you gonna use strength to figure that out? Are you just like push the thing over?
We haven't gotten to that part yet.
So yes, you've got running water, and it appears that the slab has been unlocked. These blades are spinning, but they are far enough away from you guys to where they're not an immediate threat, and there is a key in front of Eska on a pedestal on the grate.
Is there any key around the dexterous blades? Because I feel like we should like dodge them in order to get a key or like push a button.
There does not appear to be any key or anything around ground level or on top of the blades.
So is the slab moving in any way that we need to be alarmed about yet?
Nope. But it did sound like something had unlocked behind the slab.
Do you feel like pushing, Foz, to see what happens?
I'm pretty sure the idea is that water's gonna like rush in, and we have to hold the door so the water doesn't flood the room and then kill us all.
Are we in a depression, or is this water just going to rush out the entrance?
It seems pretty well sealed. Like the rock is remarkably flush with the walls and ceiling.
Okay.
So it's probably not watertight, exactly, but it's probably pretty close.
Are you taking this from National Treasure?
No.
Okay.
I don't see Nicolas Cage around here.
Well, go ahead,
Shape
Brave.
shift into Nicolas Cage just out of spite.
He isn't everything. Okay, so was I standing on the circle when it depressed? The floor moved out from under me, and now I'm standing on the grate.
Yes.
Okay. Does it see as I look at the pedestal? Can I percept to see that if the pedestal or the grating will move if I pick the key up?
You can do a quick check and see if there's any sort of like mechanisms or anything that you
Mechanism.
can detect.
Okay. Yeah.
13. I mean, based on what you can tell, the only mechanisms present are the ones that help to slide that rock out of the way to expose the grate and the pedestal. So
Okay.
that's all you can see.
Then I'm gonna pick up key?
Okay.
Question mark?
So you move towards the key and pick it up, and as the key leaves the pedestal,
Stop! I throw an interrupt. We have a stack of keys. Right?
Oh, so like use a key to substitute for the key?
Yeah.
Okay, but how can we tell what key that we have is about the same weight as the key that we need to take?
Whatever key looks the same, right?
Okay, who has the stack of? Do you have the keys?
Yeah. I casually bring them over to you.
Through the spinning blades?
being careful to avoid the blades.
Okay, so is there a key in this pile that looks like it could take the place of the key that I am about to pick up?
They're all different sizes and shapes and designs. So, I mean, there doesn't appear to be one that's a very close match for the one on the pedestal.
All right, I have
The material appears to be different, and just the general shape of most of them.
Thievery to steal it without knowing that it's gone.
To steal the
Pocket the
key,
pickpocket the key from the trap.
you don't need to. I mean, you can pick it up. It's not like embedded
Yeah,
in
but-
anything. It's just resting on top of it.
Don't want the trap to
Yeah,
know
but
that
if
we
you see
stole the
that
key.
the issue's the weight, though.
Isn't this what Brave is supposed to be? Just grab the damn key.
Yeah, I mean, really, I
Don't
just
ask
really grabbed the
questions.
key.
All right,
Just
go back.
And
grab
I-
it.
but-
Yeah.
This is not the smart part of the test. This is just the brave
Okay.
part.
So, Eska, as you pick the key up, the moment you put forth the effort to actually lift it up, the pedestal sinks down into the ground, and all around the perimeter of the grate, a column of fire erupts.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, you said you'd be back.
Watch is like, peace
It
out.
is-
I'm
it is
done. I
twisting.
left already.
It is twisting and swirling violently, but in the very center of it, you seem to be perfectly fine. Almost like the eye of a hurricane type thing.
Or a tiger.
Okay. So I'm safe if I just stay in the circle right now.
Yes. You
Okay.
you do not appear to be in any immediate danger for whatever reason.
Someone who is brave doesn't ask if they are safe.
No,
Okay.
I just need to figure out if I need to, what needs to happen here. Okay. So I'm gonna from the center of the circle. Can I see what the key belongs to?
All you can see is down at your feet there's a grate, and all around you to the ceiling is a tornado of fire. So you can't see shit. Also, the pedestal that the key was on has retracted into the grate and is gone.
It's gone. I'm gonna acrobat out of the circle of fire
Okay. You want to give me an
because
acrobatics check?
I assume that they're gonna need the key on the outside of this circle of fire. Okay. Makes me so nervous.
27.
Okay.
You are
Oh.
able to deftly jump into the tornado of fire, and as you jump towards it, as the key approaches, a hole widens in the fire. You're able to pass through, and it closes.
Yes. Excellent.
So,
Whew.
strong and dexterous guys, what are you guys doing?
Watching this slab.
Do you want to try to push it or anything like that?
Sure, we give a test push.
Okay, Foz and Gazran, why don't you both give me a athletics check?
Can I endurance at it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of at like a resting point, so there's really nothing to endurance yet.
Seven.
23.
You fucking slacker.
Gazran, you're having trouble finding footing. It seems like your plate armor doesn't allow you to really plant your feet well on the slightly slippery stones. That's slightly slippery stones. Yeah, but Foz, with your weird squishy mutant feet, you're able to find the good footing, and you're able to start pushing.
No, I shape change into the Minotaur council dude.
Your
think-
Hoofs are great on cobblestone, right?
Yep. You're able
Foz,
to
Foz, stop.
you're able to make a bit of headway on pushing this thing. It seems to slide back a few feet, and the water, which sounded like it was falling into a chasm previously, now sounds like it's slowly starting to fill something. And why don't you guys give me another strength check? Both of you.
8.
Strength, like
ath-
just
ath-
unmodified strength.
athletics. Same thing. I'm just dumb in the head. 22.
22.
So
I stole one of your points.
both. Yeah, I was about to say
Add
both
to my
times
score.
you guys got a 30. So you're able to,
Yeah.
you find your footing and you push a little bit harder. This time it doesn't sound like any of the water is actually falling. It sounds like it's filling up a reservoir. And as you push it, and the sound of the filling increases, above where the blades are, small holes that you didn't notice before have water leaking out of them onto the blades.
Huh.
So I guess Eska, now that you've got the key, if you don't feel like doing anything else, you could help out Dexterous or Strong, and also Fairsoon, you are free to do so as well.
Okay, so I'm hearing people yelling and stuff, and
Fuck! Blades! Water! Water! Fire! So yes, you walk into the room. There is a column of fire with nobody in it. There's spinning blades with water coming out of the ceiling. You've got a box of waxy mud balls, and you've got two people pushing against a stone slab for question mark reasons.
Start a snowball fight with the box of waxy mud balls.
so are there? But we don't see any keys.
Can we plug the holes with the balls?
I have a key.
You have a key. I know you have a key. I mean, these other
Okay.
goofballs don't seem to be trying to get any keys somehow.
Yeah, I've just shoved a giant stone wall 18 feet. You know, definitely not
Can-
exerting any effort here.
I'm gonna
Balls,
walk
holes,
over.
guys, balls, holes.
Balls. Okay, so is there a place that the balls go in? So there are holes for the balls?
The balls are large enough size to where it would be feasible if you threw them at the holes and you were able to get your shot just right. It may plug it, and due to the fact that it is a weird waxy mud, it may very well repel the water from pushing through.
Alright, what kind of check would that
Should
be?
we tie a string in between each ball?
That would be acrobatics to jump.
Acrobatics. Alright, I'm
It
gonna
would be
try. I'm gonna
acrobatics to
attempt-
dodge the blades and throw the thing.
I'm gonna attempt to throw a ball at the hole whilst jumping through the air.
Well, it was
dodge
good
the
doing
blades.
Eska.
31.
There was.
Yep. You got one in there. Let me
18 is like 2 9s.
All right.
It
So
is 2 nines.
as you land on the other side, you see
Fine.
that the water is not flowing out of that hole anymore. It appears to still be flowing out of the other 7.
There's
And
7 of these?
yup.
Okay, 7 more. Alright, 7 more.
Well, you did have the two dexterous guys that you're stealing their thunder, so hey.
Lash, Koro, Eska,
They
and
weren't doing
Fairsoon.
anything.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys want to do
To
dexterity
totally-
checks to participate, or
Yeah, totally
acrobatics,
grab
rather?
another one
No,
of
we're
those.
just gonna let Eska do all the work. That's fine.
That's totally up to you.
No,
Yeah.
dexterous guys, look! I just showed you what to do. Let's do this thing.
Yeah. So it's
Sorry,
it's
I
a
smarted your
dexterity to
brave.
throw it, or an acrobatics to.
It's
What?
acrobatics to, in one move, dodge the blade and get a good shot at the hole.
Okay.
Cor-
all right. Yeah.
Cora, you don't happen to
We'll
have
do
like
that
mage hand or anything,
acrobatics
do you?
I do not.
Well, shit.
Smear, smear, fuck you, dungeon.
I do have acrobatics.
Yeah.
You know, tensor floating disc. I don't know anything here.
17.
Okay, so that is another
Tensor
one
Solar
down.
Disc takes about a minute. I'm not going to wait a minute.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah,
a whole
we
minute.
could just use our
That would
magic
probably
to
kill us.
trivialize another dungeon.
Fairsoon, you trip and you get a nice cut on the leg. You take 6 damage.
I trip.
Ooh, this is a high check.
You may be able to figure out, based on the 1 success and 1 failure, what the target is.
Higher than 16, apparently.
Let me get some more acrobatics checks from whoever, except for Fairsoon and Gosrin, or Foz and Gosrin. Sorry, Fozrin, who I will need an endurance check from.
Monkeys of God.
Hold on, I gotta. Lash, you take 7 damage. For
What?
you fucked up some acrobatics.
up some
Foz and
acrobatics.
Gosrin, together you're over the turn to for sure. Koro, you plug a hole. God damn it.
Yeah, he does.
So the 2 strong people, you feel like you're slowly maybe starting to slip, but you're able to hold it for now. But it's getting harder to hold it back. So
Can,
yes,
can she not hold it back anymore?
nope. Give me 3 more
Just
acrobatics
let it go.
checks, and then another
So we can't
endurance
stop
check.
the rock again.
23 acrobatics.
You blatted the hell out of it.
Can't I just like walk away from the blades? I mean, why am I acrobating?
Because the optimal angle, like these blades are huge, and you have to kind of be under the thing to get a good shot. Because
Yeah.
plot reasons, man.
What you guys should do is back away from it, and then like that mutant form of basketball that they play on Firefly, where somebody's on the other person's shoulders.
Never seen Firefly.
Oh, you're
What?
just saying to hurt me.
Yeah.
All right, let me get 2 more acrobatics
I hear
checks
that I should.
and an endurance.
Yes.
Okay, plop, plop, and
Critical
strong
acrobatics.
guys. Jesus. All right, you guys are able to make a little bit.
Pretty sure I soloed that one.
You're able to make some headway and regain some lost ground. So this thing is
You're
back
pretty
all the
sure
way as
you
far
did-
as it will go. Let me get some more acrobatics checks. Almost there.
That critical doesn't do anything extra?
29.
Boop, and 1 more. Boop, 30. All right.
All right.
So with the last of the holes plugged, the water rushing seems to be the sound is slowly traveling out of the room, and a few seconds later, you hear a loud bang in the hallway that led you guys to here, and right in front of where right in front of where the sign was, you see a now exposed stairwell.
And then we hear the Zelda tone.
The blades spin down.
Nintendo sends a DMCA takedown on our.
I would be
podcast.
fucking amazed if it was like, we flagged it.
I'm pretty sure that was so far away from the actual noise that we're safe.
Well done. Let's see if I can find it now.
Chris, very important question.
Yes.
Does Wilbur regain HP on an extended rest?
You'd have to visit a woodworker.
Is that the sound? Is that the sound now that plays whenever we spend a healing surge?
No,
wait,
clearly
wait.
that's you found a mushroom and ate it noise from Mario.
I think that should be an ongoing thing with Foz.
Chris,
Every
we
single
didn't just
t-
open
every
a
single-
fucking box.
Every
Get it
single
right.
time your piece of wood dies, we just give you another piece of timber and say, "Oh look, he grew back. He got better. We took him to the hospital and now he's better."
Okay, so there is a stairwell, and also on the first floor there are 2 hallways that are unexplored. Where would you like to go?
Should we finish checking out the first floor?
No.
Fuck the first floor.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. I percepted the stairwell anyway, just in case.
Oh, you got a 28. Yeah, it is a, aside from the rubble on it, it is a stairwell.
Fairsoon will speak up.
Okay.
Perhaps we should check the rest of the floor in case there's something we need down there.
So you talk to steal my ideas, I see.
That sounds
Yeah.
fair enough.
Let's
Fucking
vicious
stop.
Okay, now would you guys prefer to check
Collaborate and listen.
the hallway near the entrance or the hallway near the stairwell?
Okay, wait. Stairwell.
Just the first one we come across, stairwell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will combine together.
Here?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
With appropriate checks before walking down any 5-inch stretch of hall.
Yeah, let me percept the hallway.
$29. So you guys walk up. There's no traps, and Eska, being the scout, you notice that first thing, the hallway ends abruptly in a large pile of rubble. It looks like broken furniture and discarded weaponry and that sort of stuff. Second
Okay.
thing you notice is when you approach, the light from the torches doesn't seem to change. Like, it doesn't seem to cast any different shadows on the rubble.
Disbelieve the
Oz
illusion.
strides boldly through the rubble.
Okay. You emerge on the other side in a different room. There
Out
is
your legs.
there is a strange torch that seems to be broadcasting the illusion of that rubble-filled hallway.
Take that shit with us.
Yeah, that's going in my pack next to the ever-burning torch.
I think a rebel torch would be really useful. Rebel.
If it's ever burning, do you really want it in your backpack?
It doesn't burn hot. God, call yourself a wizard.
Wow, that is a weird looking head.
This is punching fist.
So,
There's a vacuum on the right side of it, just getting all the head sucked out.
Bet you
Whoa.
say that to all the boys.
Phrasing.
as you pick up the torch and put it in your pack, the illusion slowly flickers and then fades away. You walk into a room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 or 11 bodies laying on the floor.
9, 10, 11, 12.
They seem to be laying on top of some sort of like fancy cloth. They're all dead with their arms crossed, and they have coins over their eyes and a weapon held in their crossed hands. Scrawled in various colored reds and browns and blacks on all of the walls in various different handwritings and sizes and languages. It says, "We are the devoted to the Lasher's cause. We serve in life and in death. We are bound to her whims, and her desires are our own."
Foz just says, yeah, this is definitely Lash's house, and just sort of yawns nonchalantly.
That's the only thing in this room.
Crow's gonna look at Lash. Do you remember any of this?
I think Lash is asleep.
Yeah, Lash is
Yep,
asleep.
totally not.
Lash, do you remember any of this?
No.
Okay.
Well,
No, but it's pretty fucking sweet now.
I maybe remember something.
You have brief flashes of a cave, and you get sort of a
Gave our stuff to him.
a not a panicked feeling, but you feel like you need to hurry and finish something because something is about to happen.
The brief flashes of the cave that you're remembering is just your memory's so bad you only just are remembering walking in here. Like this time,
Torch.
right now.
Why is it? It's rubble, and then there's bodies, and there's writing on the wall. Oh, guys, I had the weirdest dream. Oh,
Bunch of dead bodies. 12 dead bodies. They're your soldiers that were sent to death with you.
yep. They've all got weapons. They have coins over their eyes, and there is writing scrawled on the wall in several different languages and sizes and handwritings, basically saying they are devoted to the Lasher's cause and they serve in life and death. They're bound to your whims, and your desires are their own.
Get up.
They don't.
Make them do the Thriller dance.
Your words echo off the walls, but nothing happens. There's no stirring.
So you don't serve in death, do you?
This can't be Lash's will. She would leave no coin behind.
Alright, so I poke a little bit. I check. Yeah, let's just do the thrust. I take 20 on my search and flip the room.
Okay. There's really nothing else in here aside from the bodies and the weird shit written on the walls.
Alright, I line them all up against the wall so they're seated nicely and put the coins in a pile between them. Then we go on our merry way.
Okay. Do you guys want to head down the stairs or explore the other hallway?
Explore the other
Let's
hallway.
go to the other hallway.
Okay.
Down here.
I'm gonna
not my
say
turn.
your search was good enough to cover the hallway leading in here. So in this room, there are several shelves. It's almost like a bookshelf, but it's full of bottles. It stretches along the entire wall,
Like a wine cellar?
sort of.
These are
they
collections of
potions?
piss.
A cursory check tells you that they are they're not water because they're different shades of like a golden yellow.
Piss.
God damn it. Somebody give me a perception check real quick.
On it.
Also, you drew them yellow.
20. You notice that sort of tucked away in the back behind another bottle, there's a bottle that seems to have some sort of paper floating in it.
Um, okay, I'm going to take that bottle then.
Okay. You have a bottle with golden liquid and a note in it.
So the words are the words still like I don't want to open this and it smells funky if I can't read the paper. Are there still words on the paper that are legible?
To reference Nedroid, I look at a bottle that says 1866. Better pour that out because it's expired.
Um, the note is it's got this weird like wiggly sort of effect around it. It could be coated in something that makes it resist water or liquids, or it could just be inside another container or something. But it appears to be intact,
Okay.
as far as you can tell.
Then I'm gonna break it open. I'm gonna break the bottle open.
Okay. There is glass everywhere. Everybody takes 12 poison damage. Not really. It
I
was
didn't know it was
piss.
gonna
Everybody takes 8
explode
psychic
everywhere.
damage. No, the bottle breaks against the wall. The sound of breaking glass echoes around for a moment, and you are able to retrieve the note from the floor.
I will read the note.
Okay. It's just got 4
Haha,
lines on
fooled
it.
you.
It says, "I stole from the living. I spread terror and dread. Will you take what I'm not giving? Can you steal from the dead?"
I like this person who set this tomb up.
I'm pretty sure that in this group there are several of us that could steal from the dead.
I bet there's some that prefer to steal from the dead.
So yeah, you've got, let's say there's probably like 50 bottles on these shelves. They've all got the same yellowy liquid in there. You've got a hallway that leads back the way you came, and you've got one that leads further forward.
Do any of this was the only bottle that had anything in it besides tea?
It's the only bottle that had anything aside from liquid in it, yes. Or anything,
Okay.
yes, yes. Had extra in it.
Okay. Then do we want to keep going through the next room?
A little too late to stop.
Okay. Boop, boop. After a short and merry jaunt, you emerge.
Detectanom? God damn it.
That's a really serious book. You do not want to read the Trap Detectanom like out in public. It summons some shit.
Someone's traps.
You reach another room. It's got freckles. No, there are
Room has freckles? Adorable.
there are 3 tables,
That's a weird room.
each with 4 stools around them.
Likely to last.
There are plates in front of each stool. They appear to have some preserved food, like jerky or something, on the plate, and they each have a flagon of some sort of liquid.
I sit down and eat the food and trade the drink.
Okay. Why don't you
Sound
give
like you
me?
didn't expect that, Chris.
Why don't you give me an endurance check?
32.
So as
Mike rolled a crit, everyone.
yes,
He's never going to learn his lesson if he keeps making these checks.
as the jerky and rum pass into your system, you get this weird feeling in the pit of your stomach, and with a slight burp, you go, "Yeah, that was definitely poison." Oh well, and
Look, I just self-fulfilling prophecy, man.
so yeah, that's all that's in here is some food on the tables.
Okay, well then I guess it's back to stairwell, eh?
Stairwell A. There's only one stairwell.
Stairwell B?
That was my Canadian impression. God damn it, Chris.
That was not.
That was not Chris's fault.
Sorry. Eh?
Alright, so you go down the stairs. There are 2 ever-burning torches at the end of this hallway. It leads probably 20 feet before it widens out a bit. In front of you...
I steal the torches.
Okay, it's slightly darker in here now. In front of you is a...
I cast light where the torch used to be.
In front of you is an obsidian
I kill
wall
Bobby.
with a heavy door set in it.
There is no Bobby.
Next to
There's
the,
only Zool.
next to the door. Jesus.
What a lovely singing voice she has.
Next to the door, there is a plaque. It says, "I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. I battle the night and I fight the cold."
It's a candle.
Foz starts singing, I'm hot, then I'm cold. I'm yes, then I'm no. I'm in, then
I'm in
I'm out.
I'm up,
It's
then I'm
not
down.
Katy Perry.
Could be.
Pretty
Candle.
sure the unreleased fourth verse of this song.
Was open the goddamn door.
Get on the floor.
And then Foz
Everybody
walks the
dance.
dinosaur.
The
Bella floor.
dinosaur.
Against the dinosaur.
So
So where's a kobold that I can jam in there? Because apparently they used to also turn into candles.
Okay, repeat what the door
um,
said, or whatever.
I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. I battle the night and I fight the cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
Renee was right. It's a candle.
You're a fucking candle, yeah.
So I don't know what to do with that knowledge, though.
Candle.
Okay,
we
smart.
speak candle in
Pearson,
Nope.
Hey, door, say the
Candle.
word candle.
It is a door.
It's
Okay,
gonna stop me from saying it.
I say candle
Bobby,
and deep
prestidigitate it into a jar.
I think you've made that joke before.
Wait,
Do
what?
we have a candle, or
No,
do we
you have
only
to-
have torches?
If
You
the
have to
door is a jar, you
transmogrify
can just.
Oh god damn! Yeah, I got it. Okay. It was just such a bad joke. Does Foz cackling at the door open it up?
So you tried deep speech. I can try that in Elven.
Did one of the keys have a candle on it?
Oh,
That's true.
there was an onion.
Oh, the candles have. I mean, the keys have pictures, don't they?
It got cleared off by the super long link that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foz put up there.
Do all chat
That was
entries.
the longest
No.
link.
The one that totally worked.
Good job.
Chat
I said
log
it
for
totally
4A
didn't work
podcast.
too. That was the best part.
Onion? Yes. Moon cage candle onion mushroom. So take the silver candle
silver.
key and I give it to Eska.
Okay.
All right, I rolled to check for door traps, but I only rolled a 15. But I rolled to check for door traps.
Before you put that in there, let's do it the same way we did with the fish one. Foz, you run up and drop kick the door as soon as the silver key gets put in there.
As soon as the silver candle key is put in, Foz's boot hits the door.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna unlock the door, and
Yep,
Foz
so-
apparently is gonna kick it open.
He said as soon as the key is put in. So you're going to do a
Yes.
running jump on a firmly locked door, fall
Yes.
flat on your ass, and then Eska's going to go click, and it's going to loudly open.
Yes. No, exactly that happens.
Foz is going to go. I mean,
Amazing.
Cora's going to go over Foz and just.
Foz sticks an arm up, and whoever
That's
decides.
clapping.
Yes.
I help.
And as Lash pulls Foz up, Foz says, "You're welcome."
So after you walk through that door, you see another wall with another door. This this plaque, it says, fuck. Hold on.
This fuck? That's weird.
So that's the onion one?
Oh no,
I'm
sorry.
confused.
Onion? Why is onion fuck?
I don't know, because
Because it's the rose from
Pink,
Dragon Age
Mushroom, and
2,
Moon do
It
not
says,
which
uh,
is definitely
good.
not a vagina.
It says, it brought me great joy to bring others great grief.
It brought me great
The-
joy.
A bandit's great treasure should belong to a master thief. And it is, it seems to just have a somewhat fancy lock on it.
Oh, the bloomin' rose is definitely vagina.
Foz, kick it again.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely not a vagina.
Oh, that was the whole point.
Yes.
It brought me great joy to bring others grief. So it is an onion.
Is an onion. Yeah. The vagina of vegetables.
I would say Moon.
Why? I mean, that's
Did you
not a
not?
challenge.
Did you not see the portal thing?
Nice.
I don't get it.
That's the most obscure giant joke yet.
Just throw all the keys in there. Whichever one sticks, we don't hold on to that one anymore.
What was the second part of the riddle?
To make other people's unhappy.
Brought me great
No,
joy
that was
to
the
bring
first
others
part of the
great
riddle.
grief. A bandit queen's treasure belongs to a master thief.
So she ran around knocking people's ice cream on the ground.
That
Sounds
also
like-
rhymes, kind of.
What's
Queen's
the shape
treasure.
on the key that was in the fire tornado?
It's sort of okay. It's like a square, but at a weird like 45-degree angle. It looks like somebody tried to press a triangle onto it too. So it's got like 7 points.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll draw it.
Now is it a?
No,
like
I get it.
I get it. It's like the boat you drew, actually.
Like that.
No, because that has 5 points. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that. Okay, that's
yeah, 7 points.
I was imagining more of a three-dimensional object, but
Keys are only 2-dimensional. Stupid.
Probably great
Not
joy
really.
to bring others grief.
Really?
A bandit queen's treasure belongs to a master thief.
I hope that
I
there's,
feel like the
I hope there's
Onion
listeners
is
at
the
home
only
just
one.
screaming the answer at us right now.
I know, right? And they're like, you guys are so stupid.
No, that's my favorite part of every riddle.
How do you not know the answer
The thing
to
is,
this
it's
riddle,
either
they say?
the thing with these is it's either figured out immediately, or something that I thought would be quick
Or you're-
takes forever.
Yeah.
Bet you say that to all the
okay.
girls.
My logic really here is just that the only thing that of these that actively brings grief of any kind is an onion.
No,
Or a
But I
cage.
realize that's not-
That brings grief. Mushrooms if you're allergic. Moon if you're allergic to no ozone. Riddle me that.
If you don't have a spacesuit, that moon will get you every time.
Somebody make me a perception check.
that's good. Delegate.
So who's Eska gonna tell to do the perception check?
That's good. I delegate
29.
you.
Eska delegates
Whoa.
to Eska.
So you look at the keys that you guys have acquired, and you look at the lock, and it doesn't seem like any of those match.
We didn't lose any keys along the way, did we?
What about the one that we had before?
Corpse room? I'm thinking corpse room.
No, we didn't miss anything there.
Does this door speak?
No,
Okay.
it hasn't
there was
responded to
nothing-
you
there
guys
was-
talking back and forth.
You gotta ask.
There was just the note. Okay, what did the note from the pee bottle room say?
Chris, could you describe the keyhole shape?
Yeah, 1 second. This keyhole seems. It's not anything fancy. Like, all the keys seem to be weird shapes. But this keyhole seems to be one you'd see, like, just on the front door of somebody's house.
So, Lash, you want to try picking the lock?
Master Thief.
Oh, that makes sense.
29 because open says me.
This one has more tumblers than you've seen on most, or felt, I guess, on most locks. But with about a minute or so of fiddling and clicking, you are able to unlock the door and proceed forward.
Does it give him a odd sense of nostalgia?
I've locked doors recently.
But this lock, you've picked it before.
Well, I haven't.
Lash is now the nameless one.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
So, fun story. After you make it through that door, there's another one.
Of course there is.
I crack my head open and I allow Foz to running around in my brains for a ring.
Yeah.
Gross.
And then Foz shapeshifts into a floating skull that is very foul-mannered.
I call him Mort.
This door has a plaque that says, "A room with no door, no windows either. Lucky for you, you will need neither."
It's
the table
eggs,
in half.
isn't it?
Because two
It's
halves
a
make a whole.
mushroom.
It's eggs.
It's a mushroom. Eska takes the mushroom key and puts it in the lock.
Whoa, Eska, you can't take that shit back, yo.
It's a room. It's a room. It's a mushroom.
You gotta saute it
It's a
first.
badger,
Badger,
mushroom,
mushroom. Yeah, I follow
Okay.
Eska.
Sorry, folks.
Okay. Click.
Technical difficulties.
No.
Another door. A demand I have for a raider so bold. If you want my prize, then leave your gold. There is a scale attached to the locking mechanism for this this door.
Snake.
Snake.
Like
Put
a
the
weight
gold key
scale,
on
not
it.
a snake scale.
Put the gold key on it.
Yeah,
So you're saying we should moon that
With the
lock?
onion key?
the gold key. The moon.
The
yes,
gold key
moon
is
the
the moon
lock.
key. So we should moon,
Moon
the
the
lock.
lock.
I would say bone, but I say wrong things sometimes.
Tell you
Ask
what.
not for whom the bone bones, it bones for thee.
For thee. I was thinking scale, shed the bone, key is onion. Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So
But
But it,
What's
Did
the
nothing
it
happen?
does say
what's the
leave
plan
your
of
gold.
attack?
Fuzz cuts its head off.
the only
Oh,
other
you mean with opening the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
the other idea or option could be all the gold coins that were on the corpses.
all right. Clever.
Oh, yes, I like that.
Do the thing.
Okay, does somebody want to go and steal the gold coins from the dead people?
Not really
Yeah, once the
stealing.
gold coins,
Steal
you
it?
leave them in a pile.
Yeah.
Does anybody
I
want to
need
go
to
and
go get the
repo the
pile.
coins from the dead people?
Just
I
gonna
repo
float
the
this out
coins.
here that chances are we should all go.
We all repo the coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A quick jaunt to the room lets you, for some reason, split the heavy coins between the six of you, and you're able to come back downstairs with them.
Okay.
So what you're saying is we didn't fear the repo.
Probably not. The coins glow in the scale.
I mean, come on, baby.
They melt down and sort of evaporate. Then there's a clicking sound, and the doors open.
Ah, nice. All right, so there's another door, right?
Yes.
You see, throwing money at it always solves your problems.
Yeah, that's why it helps to have money and not bootstraps. Bootstraps don't go very far.
I mean, just buy more money if you're poor, right?
Exactly.
So the next door.
Yes. This one, the plaque is missing, but it has something carved into the rock. It says, "Flay me and you will cry."
And
Oh, that's
That's
Onion.
onion, yeah.
Click open. Next door. There is no door. It's just a wall.
The jar.
A wall full of. It seems to be made of wooden boards.
penises. Boards. What kind of wall is this?
A wooden wall. A wonder wall.
So it's gonna be the one that saves us.
I
Yes.
break up the wonder
Maybe.
wall.
Made
by-
that joke last episode, you son of a bitch.
Are you
Slightly
attacking
more
the wall?
arrogant than the other boards. Pause. Rip his arms off.
What happens when I hold up that illusion-y Bernie torch to the wooden wall?
It looks like rubble.
Yay, it's a rebel wall now.
Actually, only a 15 by 15 foot square of it looks like rubble.
Oh, how big is it?
It's probably about 25 feet wide.
Jesus Christ!
Is
We
his
could
name
just-
Barney?
We could just salvage the wall and have our fucking boat.
This isn't Minecraft.
I had this idea.
Okay, I punch the wall until the individual cubes fall out, and then we build a boat with it.
Oh no, it's bedrock.
Before you can progress further, you need to go back
Damn
to the
it.
hospital and have your hand repaired. Or you could rub another hand on it to average out the health. No, you're able to break through, and down at the end of the hallway, you see a light source. It's probably about 40 or 50 feet away.
Investigate light source.
Wait, check for traps.
Investigate traps.
Hang on. Hang on. Let's pause for lag.
Do, 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 do.
Boom, 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 boom. Did you type a thing?
I did. It's coming. Hang on.
Okay.
Lagging. She told you that already.
22. I commend
22.
I commend your dedication to checking for traps after 6 locked doors on the bottom floor of it as to unrevealed part of the dungeon. There are none.
Hey, look, this is Lifestyles. What do
No, there should have been one just at the very bottom.
At the end of the walkway, you come to what appears to be a solid wall. You can't really see much detail because the entire wall is wreathed in flames.
Oh, this is that trap thing again. We just walk right through.
Now hold up the silver key to it first, the one that Asuka has.
Shit, why is Adam so smart?
He took
I'm
his
gonna hold
pills
the key out
today.
of the fire.
Okay. Wherever you hold the key near the wall, the fire sort of flees away from it in about a 1 foot circle. So
Okay,
after
but
waving it
I'm gonna
around a bit,
stand
you
there.
find a keyhole.
Oh,
What
cool,
happens when I
keyhole.
poke Koro with the key? Does he lose the spell Fireball forever?
You have to insert the key for that to happen.
No, my weakness. And then Cora just dissolves into acid.
Scream!
No thanks, girl. No.
The
Okay,
final
so
shield
I'm
has been
gonna,
unlocked.
No, he pops like a balloon and goes around the room making farty noises.
He
I would've
deflates like a
gotten away with-
balloon and then just flies away back where he
I
came
would have
from.
gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky adventurers.
So that door slides down into the floor, and ahead of you, there is a very faint light coming from some glowing mushrooms in the ceilings and walls. You see a wooden walkway leading out to a ship. The
I
bottom
lick
of
one of the glowing mushrooms.
You do what?
I lick one of the glowing mushrooms.
Okay. Give me a
Buzz is gonna
endurance
be
check.
high, you guys.
15. Okay.
So high.
It tastes god awful, and your vision gets
That's how you
swimmy
know it
for a
works.
second, but you're okay.
I'm pretty sure this is medicine, you guys.
But yes, you look out at the ship. It seems the bottom of it appears to be wreathed in some sort of dark rolling fog.
Airship?
On the ship, further forward, you see right above where the captain's quarters are, there is a almost looks like an altar with a body on it.
A body?
Hmm?
Nothing. Sorry, nobody in the study.
Somebody, yes. The walkway to the ship seems to be relatively sturdy.
Well, I mean, you said there was an altar?
Yes, above the captain's quarters on the ship, or where the captain's quarters usually are. It's kind of elevated a bit. On top of that, there seems to be a wooden altar or some sort of like funeral pyre thing with a body on top of it.
Does it look burned?
Nope.
I say a brief
So like
prayer to the
it's
Raven
still a
Queen.
body. It's not a skeleton. It's like a body.
You can't tell from where you guys are, but
Okay.
it seems body shaped.
Koro's gonna shoot a magic missile at it.
Dude!
Really?
Okay.
Hey,
Dude,
that's fine,
okay.
dude.
How many of your bolts of magic missile are you shooting at it?
I only have one.
Oh, I was thinking 5 each. Sorry. Roll me damage,
Dude!
or is it just 3, or whatever? 4 or 5.
It's 9, I think.
Maybe.
Let me check.
Anyway,
I
it's
think
fine. It's not
4
important.
plus int
You
mod.
you the magic missile hits the body. There's not that kind of wet thud you get when a projectile impacts a still living fleshy person. It's sort of a dull whacking sound, and the body tumbles off of the platform and onto the deck of the ship.
Dude,
So I definitely say
I think-
a less brief prayer to Raven
Lash.
Queen now.
I still might be needing that.
Lash. As
I mean,
the
it's down on the deck.
as the magic missile impacts the body, you feel a dull pain in your shoulder.
Okay, that's
Oh.
probably just circumstantial.
God,
Yeah,
fucking
you're-
coincidence!
Your left arm goes numb. You're pretty sure your heart is beating again.
No, that's not funny. Don't joke about my heart beating.
Boom! Clap!
So
And Koro is
I'm
now
gonna say that-
sexy chick in leather pants from Angel.
Also another
I
show that I've never
think-
seen.
Oh, I get it now.
it's your body. We should probably be like careful with that.
Well, now we
Fucking
know.
Koro should be careful with that.
Well, now we know.
Now we know. We had a pretty good idea. This is where I was.
We had a good
entombed.
idea, but now we know.
You're gonna get
All right, so I
nails
guess
in your
we should
breakfast cereal.
examine the boat.
Yes. Let's perception our way to the boat.
Okay.
I'm percepting to the boat.
How far away is it?
The
Less than 20 squares.
the walkway is, let's say, like 30 feet long.
Yeah.
16. With the lighting, it's kind of dim, so you can't make out a whole lot of detail. But there's no traps or any kind of missing planks on the walkway. So if you choose to get across, you can do so relatively easily.
All right, let's go.
You make it to the deck of the ship. There are crimson sails that are rolled up on all the masts. It appears to have an anchor drop down, keeping it in place. You're kind of curious as to how the hell it got in here, because there's rock on all sides.
All right. When you get up
You
into
owned
the
a
captain's,
submarine, holy shit.
get up into the captain's quarters. There's a specific there's a treasure room, and in the treasure room there's going to be these scales, and if you take the jewels off the scales, then that causes a chain reaction which has the outside of the cavern falls apart and the pirate ship sails off into the sea.
What?
No one else has seen the Goonies. All right.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Another thing I've never seen.
Read a book. or
On
watch
this
a movie.
episode, we learned that Bobby is a monster.
Apparently.
Rocky Road. That's a Goonies reference.
I wouldn't know.
So, now that you guys are on the ship, is there anything you want to do?
Bobby, he's lying to you, don't believe him.
Apparently pop in a VCR.
Pop in a VCR.
You know, putting all the 8 tracks in the VCR tape machine.
Along with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you son of a bitch.
You don't say the boss of me. It was hungry. You don't even know.
Bobby, don't put the Leonardo sword in there. You're not my supervisor.
So
right.
I want to look for this relic, the artifact.
Well, we were looking for like traps and shit, funny traps and shit.
Oh,
What are we
not
doing,
on the way
D&D?
to the ship. I haven't checked the ship itself.
The
Yeah,
ship
so
is
let's-
clean of traps.
Well,
Are
this
you
doesn't sound
sure?
like me at all.
Yes.
Okay.
So you've got below decks, you've got the captain's quarters. Up above the captain's quarters, you've got the wheel thing, and in front of that was the altar thing with the body.
Okay, well, I picked myself back up and put myself back on the beer. Not that that's strange.
Yeah.
Should
I look
we?
sternly at Bobby, and I say, no.
Should we give you a different burial now? that we've, I don't know, reclaimed this ship?
Should we give her the same barrel we gave Talden? Just nudge right off the side.
Pretty sure that would kill me.
That's for Chris and Mike.
As you guys are debating
Oh,
what to
that
do,
face.
you hear marching sounds coming from the hallway that you guys came from.
Oh, yo ho.
Why are there marching sounds?
It's his crew of undead coming to man the ship.
Oh.
Uh, uh,
Eska's moderately creeped out at this point in time.
They
but
make it
she's-
to the walkway. They head on over to the deck of the ship. They all kneel, and they turn their heads up towards the upper the helm, where fuck, my head hurts. Where Marin the Lasher is actually standing up and at the helm of the ship, which starts moving of its own volition and heads for the rocks.
Dude.
And just when you think it's going to hit him, it passes right through. After it emerges on the other side into a sunset sort of sea, the ship is just kind of coasting by itself. The Lasher comes down, puts her hand on Lash's shoulders, and turns to dust.
well, that was unfortunate.
Whoa. That's a thing.
Well, I still got my undead pirate crew, though, right?
Yes. They walk up to you and they clap their hands over where their heart should be.
Because they don't have any hearts because they're dead.
Well, they're not beating, so they may have like dusted away.
I am not sure sailing this into port would be the best idea.
Are you sure? Because
No
if
on
right
that?
now it sounds like pirate adventures. It sounds like we're just turn this into One Piece and go.
So as you guys are traveling, if you look behind you, where you've been is wreathed in like a misty gray fog that trails behind the ship, and just seems to kind of emanate from somewhere in the front of it.
Huh.
So you guys now have a ship.
Well, we
But
better
it's
tell them
not
to
a cool
stop.
airship.
We just gotta put floatstone in it.
You son of a bitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to end it here tonight, after the puzzles and the one reward.
Those puzzles were fun. I'm such a nerd, guys.
Okay,
Damn.
I spent 2 hours at work today trying to brainstorm this dungeon.
But it was fun. I had fun.
Those
with
Those
that.
are definitely sheets
Yeah.
of paper with writing on them.
You had some pretty good riddles and stuff.
I tried. But yes, thank you everybody for downloading this latest episode of that D&D podcast. Please feel free to send us email with any sort of comments or questions or critiques you may have. Try to keep it positive or
You know what we're gonna get?
positive feedback.
Constructive criticism.
We're gonna get riddles now.
How the I
that'd be awesome.
completely accept riddles.
Send us all your riddles.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
how the fuck did you not know it was a mushroom?
You're like,
Fine.
But yeah,
That's great.
Please search for that D&D podcast on iTunes if you have iTunes, and leave us a review. That helps bump us up the search results. If you go to our website, that dndpodcast.com, you can get links to pretty much everything else we've got. There should be a link to the wiki that we're working on. There should soon be a link to the Patreon that we're working on if you feel like throwing money at us because you love us that much.
throwing money solves all the problems.
Yep. Even if you had to get it from Dead Guys.
God
P.S. If you
damn
got
it,
it from
Adam.
Dead Guys, please don't tell us. But yeah, that's pretty
Smart.
much it. Stay tuned for next week where we have more things either from this or from our 5th edition campaign.
Also, let us know if you want to see Chris's drawing of the happy face with the saw blades for eyes.
Well, this video will be posted on YouTube. So if you go to thatdndpodcast.com and click on the YouTube link, we have actually started posting videos of our sessions, or so you can see what I see. all the hidden crap and all that stuff.
Do they hear what you hear?
I don't
The
know.
little
I mean,
lamb
seeing
creep.
seeing how the sausage is made.
I'm going to make it my goal to have these videos posted the same day the episode goes live. So if you want to, you can listen to just the thing on YouTube. You could download it and have video commentary, and you could hear the edited version where we cut out some of the dumb bull crap that's bad. I don't know.
Too lazy to edit out of the videos.
No, yes,
Right.
no. Some of it is
fuck
like,
if I'm doing video editing. That's a whole nother
based
bucket
on
of
my
assholes.
audio editing. The edited version is better.
If you want to hear it sans Bobby dialogue, subscribe to our premium subscription.
Oh no, it's just that the audio edited version is the minus whale vagina version.
Why did you cut that out?
Because the only reason I cut it out was because there was a whole other conversation that it went into, and I couldn't leave that in, and the other, it was just, it didn't work.
You're
I
the
had to cut it
worst.
out.
You Britted that
was-
whole episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, for $20
Chris,
a
let's-
month,
Renee, you just said hole and went into, and then left that whale vagina.
for $20 a month, you can let us know who you would like to have cut out of the audio, and I will custom edit an audio or podcast just for you.
No,
It
he
would
won't.
make no
For
sense
$20
at
a
all.
month, all I have to do is go bloop, delete a track, and then it's easy for me. And $20, son. Shit, I just revealed my
I
secret.
can't
Delete
even
that
imagine
last
how
part
for
bizarre that would
$20.
sound.
Yeah, so we're rambling because it's late o'clock, and we've been rambling the whole
It is
time
so
because
late
it's been like a week or two since we've played together. So it's like buddies getting back together because that's kind of what it is.
Woo.
But
right,
yeah,
y'all.
thank you everybody for being awesome. Thank you guys for showing up, and we will see you later.
Good night.
Good night.